Yeah, plus plus for just doing what you like. I tried for a while to like do other things, you know, try and match kind of do I want to say like YouTube's demands? Holy shit, the dragon body is stupid. I could have anything paired with the dragon's body, and I think this guy would be almost dead. Damn. I think the dragon's body is the only thing you need. If we get another one of them, I might just try and see what dragon body does in conjunction with, like, see if I can go even faster. 'Cause I think the arms slowed me down. Yeah, but like 12. And was it the cat that came out here? It might have been. Even then, I think we're still kind of okay. We've cleared out so much of this that we're okay-ish. Let's see. Have you played Noida yet? I was like one of the first YouTubers to cover Noida. I didn't cover it nearly as deeply as like Dunk or McSqueeb? Shoot. Why am I forgetting his name now? I loved Noida. I liked messing around with it, but it was just a little too slow or RKO-y for my taste. And I don't have the memory for keeping alchemical recipes in my head. So I played a bunch of it, laughed for a while, and then I come back for like hella modded runs every once in a while, but I don't put too much time into it. But yeah, cat no longer activates spawners. That's super nice. McQueeb. Sorry. I don't know why I threw an S in there. But yeah, McQueeb would do freaking no-hit runs. I don't know how people do that kind of thing. I do, but it's one of those that I don't have the patience to master a game to that extent. I wish I did, but I don't know, call it a personality flaw or something else. But I can't sit still that long. I like playing games, getting as far as the novelty will go and then stopping, because most games get really boring once the novelty threshold wears out. But it very well could be like, you know, kind of low-key ADHD or who knows what. So I can't say that that's a universal truth. Some part of me was, wow, I have a lot of parts. Not a lot of flamethrower bits, but I guess I keep using them. I think we need to make some, critters. You know what? If we're doing defenses... It doesn't really matter what kind of legs we use. Oh shoot, I should have saved that. I'm gonna save this as, Big D. Alright. Because, yeah, I could make a bunch of these, but I think we just want to create a bunch of Big Ds. Can I make any more? I'm gonna create a bunch of these until we hit the unit cap. The reason is, the machine guns have a decent range. Okay. Oop. And we want to put them here. And release. Pause. And I'm gonna tell every single one of these to stand still. Okay. So, the main reason for this is the elemental body creates these splashes, which should be able to push enemies back. And then the machine gun fire should be able to knock them back to the point where almost none of them actually manage to physically impact on the base. Yeah, I'm approximately correct there. Ugh. There we go. It's already hot enough that I can't cross my legs. They'll just get stuck to each other. It's not pleasant. I'm very much looking forward to wherever we move next, because no matter what, it's going to have AC, and I'm going to relish that. Walks over water like a boss. I really thought the water was like a physical impediment in this game, and I never tried to cross it prior to today. And now I realize that everything is imaginary and we're just on a flat plane. There's a very real possibility I can just walk out into space. But I haven't tried that yet either. Like, I'm really curious if that's a thing. You know, where... Oh, I definitely know this is true. Because, like, I remember playing Outer Wilds. And there's, like, a segment where you actually do kind of... I'm not going to say, like, take a leap of faith. Whoops. Who is it? It's this one. Okay. And, like, I just mentally couldn't process it, so I just didn't. The Illithid staves are better because they pierce and knock back. Good to know. Well, we do actually have a bunch of them, so I'll have to throw it into the mix. I just figured the machine guns fire so fast that they'll just be able to create a wall of bullets. But yeah, DPS is higher than it looks. Cool. I'll have to give it a shot. I mean, I guess we could here. I'm gonna kill the lizard. I'm gonna warp this guy back. I'm gonna not control him. Okay, I'm just gonna leave him there. Alright, let's make us an Illithid body. Do we have a dragon body, actually? Damn, we've only found one this entire run. That's, that's rough. But I've got enough, angel bits. Ooh, angel body gives 10 speed. 2 mechanoid legs. And these only slow me down a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna save this as... Oh, God! I'd add Dracanoid body. Alas, I do not have Dracanoid bodies. I literally have only found one over the course of this entire run. However, I will say, the angel body does give me a speed boost, and I don't think we need the Dracanoid body that bad. Cripes. This thing is uncomfortable to behold. But, looks like it might be a pretty banger killer. Okay, send him back out. Only deep one parts aren't so rare and are renewable. Wait, deep one? Is that another... Is that a critter I haven't found, or we're talking Illithid? Should probably actually tell him to stand still. That way I can actually grab those. I see. That's what you mean by deep one. Is this a biblically accurate angel? I think so, yes. Like, every once in a while, I see an artist go out of their way to actually try and depict those, and I'm just like, yep, that's what an angel's supposed to look like. Everybody's so used to the fancy pants angels with the beautiful wings, and, you know, maybe the halos and the glowy robes. It's just like, no, angels are freaking horrifying to behold. Yeah, so a Dracanoid body would complete the package better. And works better as a killer. I'll use this guy to finish this off. But I might go grab dragon body fire face. Oh, or I just kill him. Alright, whatever. Control. And maybe at some point we'll get another one. We'll see. I don't think we're in trouble. Yeah. No, switching over to this heavy machine gun thing really does just stop them. I could see the halos being a good combination too. Let's see. Does Wander know what happens when you finish the blueprints? No. I've not actually completed the work. Okay. I guess I have a lot of money, so I should money. Got a lot of metal, so I might as well max these out. I'm still pretty sure that the max level blueprint upgrade actually just is bad. I could be wrong on that one, but yeah, I gotta remember to move there. But I haven't found any more blueprints, but I guess they just stopped showing up after a certain point. But a considerable amount of them were just, like, actually really low stats. Let's see, do I have a return object to build? I don't think I do. No. Oh, gremlin figurine. Tower's durability is restored over time. So I guess it's just a flat heal. Okay, did we get everything else here? I think we did. I'm just gonna skip the obelisks. I guess I can also just lightning bolt them. But that just sounds kind of painstaking. Does this game ever get updated? It literally just did. Okay, do we start sending out the cat? Just my luck, the cat would head north. The only direction I haven't properly cleared. I would piss everything the heck off there. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. But you know what, whatever. I've got enough things on defense that it probably won't matter. The cat triggers spawners now? No. It does for this exact run. And then it actually goes, if I reset my game, the cat would no longer trigger spawners. So with the new patch, the cat starts triggering enemies? It did, but people hated it, so the developer switched it. Which is, yeah, pretty smart. I think the cat triggering the spawners, it makes sense, so you can't choose the game. However, what it does is it makes the cat into an extreme risk, because the cat will just trigger every spawner. I still think the best way to handle the cat is to have it so it just can't leave your sight range. So if you've explored an area, it'll grab everything in it, but it won't, like, go outside of that. Come, cat, kill me. If you dare. Okay. Did they make it so the lightning spell triggers enemies? Also don't know. I think that would make plenty of sense. If the lightning spell would start triggering them, and maybe that's the case. Because yeah, I got a lot of comments from people being like, yeah, just use the cat to discover everything and then lightning the shit out of it. And it's like, that sounds kind of miserable. Like, I'm not against cheesing a game, but if it takes hours to do, maybe not. Okay. Have we found a freaking Draconoid body? Nope. Vehicle for the return. Well. Let's see, do we have it? We have it? We do. It is a rocket. We're making a zombie rocket. Oh, the demon finally died. That thing actually did really well. Before the patch, you'd do what you're doing now with no other units and not triggering any spawner. Except near you, and it got boring. Yep. I mean, admittedly, like, this is not great. I think my main complaint about this game boils down to I really wish there was no unit cap. Because I'd be having so much more fun if I was flooding the map with just legions of undead and mechanoids and everything. You know, just make it into pure chaos. I think the main reason why it doesn't is that there's, it'd be lag, maybe. There's a cap, that's sad. Yup. I sincerely hope they change that at some point, but I doubt they will. Just because this would be so much more fun if you could go, like, just giant army versus endless spawners. Hey, McQueeb. FYI, another update released like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I just didn't want to sync this run just to get that update, because that felt like that would be, kind of wasteful. Let's see. And at this point, I can probably just summon the cat anyway, because there's only so many spawners left. Looks like there's one down south that I missed, but still. Oh, I'm in the Drake biome. If you pick up parts, you'll get the body. Rad. So that's why I wasn't. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Also, sup, McQueeb? Isn't it like 5 a.m. for you? Go to bed. I mean, who am I to judge? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Good night, McQueeb. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by the way. My gripe with this game is that it's called Necrosmith, has a cool little mechanic of building minions from body parts, but then the game rewards you for making broken copies of existing monsters. I wish they had done a different thing than the recipe system. Though, admittedly, once you get up high enough, you really don't do that anymore. And you kind of come up with strange boutique monsters that fit better, but I almost wish that body parts had, like, random modifiers that you could ascribe to them, or, like, equipment that would give the same buff. And determine their AI. You know, instead of being able to tell a unit to stop moving, if there were certain units that just did not move unless you manually controlled them. And so you could just park a bunch of these manual defense tower units all over the place. Like, there's I don't know, I think there's a lot of ways that you could do it. I know there are pre-built mixed bodies, but I want to make the most ridiculous abomination and have it just as viable as anything else from that tier, if that makes sense. Yeah, the recipes that cover multiple parts would just default to the worst parts in the save version. Huh. I don't know. I think it's just recipes should only involve like 3 parts. And then everything else is optional. So, oh, do you want to make a Terminator? You know, do you want to make a Terminator, but with an angel body and head? Sure. You've got, you know, you've still got the grenade launcher, the machine gun, and one of the legs. Because I think that would be a much better system to this. Because half the recipes do not need all of the parts. Like Burner. What if Burner only just required the head and one of the arms? Or if it accepted replacements, like using the elemental body or the Draconoid body or head. And it kind of like picks and chooses what the best... Oh. Okay, we're good. Game froze for a bit. But if it would pick and choose whatever the best ones are, and you can kind of, like, mix and match based on whatever the, you know, parts that make sense, give or take? I don't know. Yeah, how many parts do you need for the whole thing? All the limbs? Well, with the game, with the way the game currently is, you need everything. You cannot stray from the recipe at all. What I'm advocating for is being able to stray from the recipe to some degree, so you can have extra things. I don't know. So you can mess around a little bit. But having a run modifier like plus 10 stats for each different race part in a creature, double speed for each wing. Oh, yeah, that would be really cool. Because I like the blueprint system for scaling stats, but I feel like there's more potential to that system than it currently has, and you could do some wild shit too. Yeah, if it let you have 4 arms. Boy, this game is not having it. Oh, you know what? It's every dawn, but I think it's there's too much stuff on the ground. I gotta start sending the cat out more. 10% chance to get 1 rare body part at the start of the day. Well, that's sick. What's your favorite unit? Not the best, but your favorite. Interesting question. Whew. Those suckers hurt. There we go. I don't see any more invading groups apart from the ones that I'm currently triggering, which is actually a really good thing. But yeah, spider body that gives you extra legs. Yeah, that would be... I hope they either continue to develop this game or come up with a sequel that, like, just goes absolutely nuts. I'm just gonna take out every outer spawner, I think is the answer. Or Hydra body for extra heads. Yeah, like no legs or no, 2 legs, 7 heads, or more, and no arms at all, and just, you know, the singular Hydra body. But a sequel to this that takes a lot of these things into account and makes it just a little bit deeper, from like a gameplay objective perspective, would be such a choice thing. Obviously, they could keep developing this one, but for $3 after a certain point, the financial viability of it becomes questionable. But at the same time, like, it's such a fun concept that it would be a shame for it to get forgotten. 7 angel heads on a lizard body. Talk about be not afraid. What is that from? I saw a lot of people repeating that. Holy shit, is time going really fast? I thought... Wait, what is going on? Didn't it just become... What? Oh, it's a Bible reference. I haven't read the Bible since I was in, like, 4th grade. I'm starting to forget. But yeah, I think the game is breaking. It seems like the day-night cycle is going, like, warp speed now. Oh my god, I got 408 elemental torsos. Alright. What do we think? Do we just send the robot army out? All those torsos, you've made a second sun and the game's speeding up because of it. Okay. I'm just gonna send the army out. At this point, there are minimal threats. We'll keep 3 of these machine gunners to defend. It does feel like the days are speeding up. I actually wonder if that's a thing. Alright. I think we're almost done with this outer loop, leaving only a little bit on the inners for me to be afraid of. So hopefully by just unleashing my dudes, we can find whatever I'm missing. Because there's not much left. There's just some thin bands of... You think this game should have a mini-map? I think it should have a map. Like, it could be a rare relic, for all I care. But after a certain tier, having a map that actually lets you kind of figure out where the shit things are, would be nice. Because I do not know how much is left. Like, for the most part, you kind of don't need the map. Oh, it is getting hella hitchy. I spam the cat to get rid of all the items. Trying. This new patch probably makes a huge difference here. Wait, compared to YouTube videos, the days seem to be the same length. Really? I guess it's because they just freeze. So I'm actually noticing the passing of the days in game much more directly. Maybe call some of the explore teams? No. I want the explore teams so they actually go grab things for me, because they will grab resources too, like the cat. Let's see, randomly assigning you new parts for your upgrade, so it has to calculate it all. Oh. Yeah, that would act... Well, no, because it started doing this kind of recently. Maybe it was after I bought all the bits. I have no idea. Okay. Leave those cabin for the return. Is that all I need? Yes! The return! Last hope for salvation! Oh. Okay. So you know how I sent all of my dudes out? Actually, you know what? I should stop killing. Whoops. Maybe I killed too many. That's okay. Wait. Yeah, I killed the wrong ones. Oopsie. Main base. Main base. Perfect. Alright. So we want defense. How many... That's slave brain. Where's the stave? We don't really need the mechanoid legs, but we have so many of them we might as well. Okay. This is... Okay. How many of these can I make? Okay, we're out of angel heads, probably. No, we're not out of angel heads. Oh, it's probably the staves, aren't we? Alright. Damn you. I was trying to get them to stand still. I'll get them in position. Oh, is it right click? No. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need some more. I can make 14 more things. I'm thinking machine gun arms next. Okay. Let's just make a bunch of these. Because I still think the machine gun hailstorm is very effective at keeping enemies off. Okay. Now we tell every single one of these to stand still. And then we send out the cat. Get a cat! There we go. So now we are a hailstorm of halos, bullets, and nonsense. I don't think anything's touching me. I am very glad stuff like the Angel Halos and the Illithid Staves are actually worth it. Because it would have been kind of a shame if just the mechanoids were just outright superior. Oh yeah, there are bases just spawned around the tower, aren't they? So I could have actually gone to kill them. Oh well. I just assumed that there were just infinite enemies, but who cares? Oh, they do have more health than usual. Well, is what it is. I thought you were building a portal. I was going to, at first, but I realized these watchers wouldn't have let us out. And you can't beat primitive technology. So I thought this would be something they wouldn't expect from us. How long will it take to get us home? About 5 days. I'll go take a nap. Well, that's it. We just fly off in a spaceship. Though, as far as I can tell, we've stopped moving. So, I don't know. I think we can't leave anyway. The dumbass enemy should have attacked the ship instead. Yup. It's decent for a small game. Oh, absolutely. How many hours did I put into this one? I've played exactly 10 hours. 10 hours to beat it. For $3? Incredible product. I will still say, and it is definitely better with the AI patch. I will still say, this is one of those games that if they took the time and kept polishing it, it could truly be something incredible. Either this one or kind of like a future sequel. What is that? 5,000 damage, AoE 6, cooldown 60 seconds. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. But, I don't know. It's one of those where I hope either they or somebody else decides to kind of continue with this style of game. Because it's so weird. Compared to, like, most other games. Like I said, it's very similar to the Majesty games, but kind of pared down into its most core components, which I think actually works fine. But it's one of those where, you know, it's not often you find a game that effectively feels fresh and new in this way. And so I sincerely hope that we get more. Just, one, to make it less fresh and new, but also to make the most of what it could be. Anyway, with all that said, I think I'm going to move on to the next. I might come back to this just to play every once in a while, just for funsies. Especially if they add some more content with the patch. Because as fun as the game is, it's going to get real stale real fast if I keep pushing it. Is what it is.